Hi everyone, it's Daniel Boyle here, running for Executive Director of the IFPA. I've had a few people asking me, what am I going to do about competitions? How will I run the competitions? And first thing I'd like to say is it's up to the tournament directors to run the competitions itself. Of course, the IFPA, and in particular the Executive Director, will be working hand in hand, like we've seen with the preparations for Colombia, which hopefully we'll be holding next year. Now, of course, pretty well all competitions in the physical realm are off for the moment, but we'll come back. What I can say is the online model has been a great success, and I'd like to build on that. But in terms of the competition, I think we have potential for looking at tennis. And what I mean on that is we have our showpiece events that are the showcase. We have qualifiers to get in. It's all part of the same event. But if you go to Wimbledon or another Grand Slam event in tennis, you can't just rock up and sign up. Now that is part of the beauty of footbag. That even if you're just a mid-level player, even if you've never played before, as long as you've paid the entry fee, you can go in it. And I think we need to keep that. However, we also need to have, and Arthur's mentioned this as well, have events that are in the city, in the parks that are open. So I think we need more opportunity for participation. And this comes back even to circle kicking, just keeping the bag up in the air as long as you can, but also for net, for people to come and have a go, say, oh yeah, I'll try this out. And then we have our showpiece courts, where the big matches are on. So these might be the top seeds playing their games in the early rounds. It might be some unknowns. Might be able to share that round. And then as the rounds go on, we'll have the stars on there. Now, something I have said is I'd like to see Worlds announced 1 year ahead. So part of the award ceremony is the announcement of the next Worlds. Now, I do hope that we have some more bids running down the track. And I'd like to see Worlds spread around. In our chat with Victor and Arthur, we talked about the potential of cities where no footbag players live. I think that is a possibility. I think it will have to be further down the track. But there's potential there, especially if the city is willing to put some money ahead for the event towards the costs. Then we can have very professional events. But I think the big thing is having it as a show. Also having more promotion of the event. Making sure, and this is really part of the local team's job, but making sure that they've got contact with the papers, that they're putting it in the street press, in the guides, what's on. Because this is something we talk about. Why is there only 20 people in the gym watching it? And we haven't advertised it to the local people. So if we can have more build up, I think this includes going to schools as well, in the lead up to the competition, encouraging the students to come and watch. I think that's a great opportunity for us that has only been explored a little bit. There's lots more we can do, and I'm looking forward to working with everyone to build on that. In terms of sanctioning and seedings, this kind of thing, which is particularly relevant to net, we do have committees for these kinds of things, so I'll be working with them. But an idea I do see having potential, rather than having everything being a sanctioned event or nothing being a sanctioned event, is to have certain major events that have the big standing. So things like Worlds, things like Euros, but also some of the more popular local events that are known. So it might be, say, 5 in Europe, 5 in North America, 1 in South America, 1 in the Asia Pacific region. And you know the year in advance that these are the events that will get you rankings points or seeding guides. Of course, that's something I'd need to take to those committees, but I think there is potential for some restructure on them. But what I'd like to see in the big events, especially in Worlds, have it as a showcase. So we're showing the best of our sport to the public, but also showing how fun it can be and encouraging. Hopefully we're encouraging maybe people that don't play so much anymore. Maybe say, that looks fun, I'd like to go there. So I think a big part we can do is going to new places. So going to Colombia, going to Japan or China, because people are looking for that new experience. And we've got to work with the players to make those great events. So I hope we can do that together. Thank you.